sound is, you know, it really is. When we close our eyes, if you were to imagine, you know, where you're listening to it, it's outside in the forest with your feet on the ground. Mm-hmm. It is Bass Coast, that sound.
It's essentially in that place.
It's that place. It's that time of night.
I talk personally about like what we do musically because it exists, I think, in such a deep place for both of us. And I think that maybe essentially that was
place for any listener.
Absolutely, like everybody has their own idea of how things sound, and I think maybe in a way that's exactly what we bring to Bass Coast, is that sort of a sense of depth, a difference, and like, you know, we were like kind of out in the bush doing what we do, and we keep our ear to the ground as best we can, but at the same time we really just like, we're just really following our hearts with that sort of thing, and I think that's a really important thing, and I, you know, because honest stuff, I think people will relate to that, and you know, and I think there's a lot of that at Bass Coast. There's a lot of really true, honest people who are just like, this is what we love, and this is what we're about, and then we can all like be together in the same place and share it. And so, you know, for us, it's like a neat time for us to come out and share that, because a lot of the time we're just, you know, in the studio and working away and just
hiding out.
A family that's made up of like 3,000 people. You know, kind of sort of like everybody's there for the exact same thing, and like I think about this a lot, because I'm just like, how many people who are unaware of this thing that's this sort of, you know, phenomenon or whatever, the festival thing that's happening, get to actually be in a place with that many people who are all stoked. And so when you get to a place like that and everybody's there because they love music, they love art, they love being together. It's like, and it goes deeper. It's like
they
camping,
like
and like freedom, exactly. And
they're free from the confines of the whatever
yeah,
is back
you know,
in the grid. You're not on the grid.
And so
not in the same way.
That if you're searching for something like that, and it kind of sets you free, and it's also very inspiring, I think, for people who are unaware that this is even happening, because there's quite a lot of people out there that don't know, and that don't know what it really means to be at a place like that, and to actually, like, even if you don't interact with a lot of people, it still doesn't change the fact that you're there with that many people feeling that good. It's the festival that, for people that have never been to festivals, it's usually where we bring them. It's like, okay, because we usually do a circuit of a few ones, and they're all good, but that's when we're like, you haven't been to one yet? Come to Bass Coast first. Right, and then go experience, because there's everything's different always, and everybody has something to offer.
Base point. Yeah.
It's a great place to start. It's really kind, and you know, you're safe, and everybody's watching out for everybody, and that's super rad.
Totally away from the rectangles and all the squares for a little bit,
and just be around people who are all in the same zone.